If you are thinking about starting an online business in 2025, then I have 3 words to say to you. Stop right now. I know that sounds crazy, and I know you've been sold the dream, as have I. Work from anywhere, passive income, financial freedom, but the truth is, for most people, online businesses are a complete waste of time and money. And before you think I'm just another hater, hear me out. I know this because I tried almost all of them, and I wasted tens of thousands of dollars, probably more, on online business models that sounded great on paper, but failed in real life. In this video, I'm gonna show you why most online businesses are dead in 2025, and more importantly, a simple business model that actually works, one that's predictable, scalable, and doesn't require you to be a tech wizard or doesn't need you to spend thousands of dollars every month on ads to succeed. My sincere promise to you is that you stick around to the very end, you're gonna have a clear path to earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month without the stress and uncertainty that online businesses bring. Am I anti-online business? No. There are some good business opportunities out there. The problem is that most of them are suited poorly for beginners. I'm gonna explain exactly why in just a minute. So in reality, I'm not anti-online business. I'm just anti-online business for beginners because I was a beginner when I tried Amazon FBA twice. When I had a digital marketing company, when I had 2 faceless YouTube channels, when I tried drop shipping, when I tried affiliate marketing, you name it, I invested in it. And I spent tens of thousands of dollars, not just on the business models, but the coaching and the mentorships, hoping to crack the code. But every time, without exception, the same thing happened. My new shiny business that I was really excited about failed. And here are the 3 main reasons why, if you're a beginner, online businesses are just as good as dead. All right, let's start with the first reason. And make no mistake about it, if you don't recognize this problem right away, then your new online business is already on life support. This is a silent killer and the thing that drains the life out of every business before they even have a chance to grow. And the worst part, you don't even see it until it's too late. 15 years ago, online businesses were an absolute gold mine. You can start a blog, you could launch an e-commerce store or offer some digital products and boom, you were making some money. You could be selling the worst products on awful looking websites and it wouldn't even matter all that much. You would still be making a decent amount of money. But today, it's a bloodbath. Now picture this, you're in a crowded stadium and there's a single microphone on stage. Back in the day, you could just walk up and say anything and people would listen. But now, well, that stadium is packed with millions of people all screaming into their own microphones, trying to be heard. That's what starting an online business in 2025 is like. Take Amazon FBA for an example, because it's very popular. Back in the day, you could launch a product and virtually dominate. I mean, most people could just dominate, and it was simple as that. Now, you need thousands of dollars just to rank high enough to make some money. And the reality is, it's so competitive because you are competing against people who've been doing this for years, and they have the money to charge less than you, and they're gonna crush you without breaking a sweat. So if you're a beginner entrepreneur and you are not accustomed to dealing with this very, very competitive space, your business is never going to get off the ground because of how oversaturated these industries have become. And I don't know about you, but that is enough for me to stay away from majority of these opportunities. Okay, now if you thought oversaturation was bad, just wait until you realize what's next. Because even if, by some miracle, you can start out and you get past that competition, this is where the real nightmare begins. Now imagine stepping into the ring against a professional fighter with no training, no experience, and no idea what you're doing. Well, that's exactly what running an online business feels like, because to even stand a chance, I mean, you don't need 1 skill. You need 10, and they all have to be pretty sharp. So if you're not starting out with a ton of money, you need to be great at website building, you need to be great at copywriting, you need to be great at social media, SEO, paid ads, I mean, funnel building, customer service, and product sourcing. The list goes on and on. Now, each one of these skills takes months, sometimes years to get really good at. And if you're missing even one of these skills, then your business is vulnerable. That's how good the competition is online. It's like trying to build a house with a missing foundation. Eventually, the whole thing is going to collapse. And even if somehow you manage to learn it all, there's still one more brutal reality waiting for you. Reason number 3 why online businesses are dead for beginners. This one is the one that breaks most people, including myself, because let's just say somehow you navigate the oversaturation. And let's say you master some necessary skills. Guess what? You're still trapped. You're trapped in the endless cycle of hustling to keep your business alive. I want you for a second to just imagine waking up every morning knowing that if you don't grind today, your entire income or your side income could vanish tomorrow. That's the reality of most of these businesses. You invest in ads, you build traffic, and you make some sales. But guess what? Next month, again, you're back at zero. Spending money to keep things going is always going to feel like a risky endeavor. It's a treadmill that never stops. And if your ads stop working or your rankings drop, your income is just going to disappear overnight. Now, I'm telling you this because I've experienced it over and over and over again. And there's virtually no stability, and you have to be constantly connected to your business to make sure everything is running smoothly. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, this was a complete nightmare. I never felt secure, and I never felt like I was actually building something real, because it's hard to feel that way when you are constantly chasing the next sale, chasing the next dollar. And this is why it's a nightmare for beginners, because if you don't come into this with a huge budget that you can sustain this and hire people right outside of the gate, well, then you are going to burn through a lot of cash. One bad decision, one bad ad campaign, and your entire budget could be gone just like. So what am I saying here? Am I just here to doom and gloom you? Like, I'm not. I assure you I'm not. I'm not trying to tell you that the dream is dead. No, it's far from that. I'm just trying to show you an easier path. To which you may be saying, okay, Mike, sounds good. Online businesses, I'm a beginner. I don't have a ton of capital. What do I do? What is the actual solution? Is there a better alternative? The answer is yes. And it's one that's easier to start, and it's much more likelier to succeed, even if you are a complete beginner. And that model is a service-based business. Call it an offline business. More specifically, it's an office cleaning business. Now, here's why an office cleaning business is the complete opposite. Well, for starters, it is not oversaturated. While everyone is chasing online businesses, local businesses are just quietly collecting cash. And because of this online business crave, people aren't rushing to start these types of business, which creates a blue ocean. Well, the next thing is it's simple. You don't need to master 10 different skills. You just need a proven system for getting clients, getting cleaners, and that's it. And the next thing is it's recurring. Once you land an office cleaning contract, you're going to get paid month after month without ever needing to start at zero. And that final piece that I think is really exciting, especially for all my fellow parents out there, is you can actually automate this business. Once you set it up correctly, you can manage this business from anywhere. Why? Well, because you're never going to have to do any cleaning yourself, and the rest of it could seriously be managed from a laptop. So if that sounds like a better way to go about making that extra 5 to 10K per month, and you're serious about making money without the stress and risk of online businesses, then you're going to need to check out this video right here, because I'm going to walk you through how to do this step by step so you could be profitable in as little as 30 days. So I'll see you on the next one.